bienvenido, and Waheen. I hope each and every one of you feels welcome. Hey, it is Destiny back in the house. If you're here by way of the Smooch Sands Facebook page, hey sis, hey, it's me. I am she, the girl that runs that page. Smooch Sands does exist, but as I keep telling y'all, she ain't real big on social media. She pop in and out whenever she won't. Go back, check out a couple of videos. She is inserted herself in a few videos. She's shown up and showed out a few times, so go back and watch. If you subscribe to the channel, thank you. I appreciate you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, then do me a favor. Stop. Yes, right now. And when I get through clowning, we get in this topic, right? Listen, this topic is a fun topic. I know most of the evening I've been knocking out topics. I keep telling y'all this is Cont'd where I just go in and just knock out a whole bunch of topics, go ahead and edit, and I just disperse them as I see fit. We are finally going to do a lighter topic. This one is, can exes truly be platonic? Let's sit in that. Let's sit in that. I want to cover this topic because of my previous thoughts on that and my current thoughts on that. Have they changed? They have. There was a time where you could not tell me exes could be platonic. I'm like, no, absolutely not. You cannot be around no ex. Ain't nobody feeling that. It doesn't make sense. It's going to be some funny business going on. Some old feelings and whatnot gonna stir up, come up, shake. No, that don't make sense to me. I don't see how that's possible. I'm not on board with that, right? And I thought that for years. I thought it for a long time. Like, no, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you would want to do that. I don't know why you're trying to encourage me that it's okay. And the funny thing about it is you all always hear me on this channel say I don't tell other grown folks what to do. So it was the hardest thing for me to navigate because I'm always like, yeah, I'm not going to tell another grown person that you can't. I'm not getting ready to be involved with anybody, date anybody, and tell you what you can and can't do. I probably could have, but my main reason for not being able to do that is because nobody was ever going to tell me what I could and could not do in my grown life. So that stipulation came really gracefully for them because I'm not going to tell you because you're not going to tell me. That's just what it was. So for that, it was always a very uncomfortable uneasiness that I dealt with because, again, I wasn't about to tell somebody, you can't talk to that person. You can't you take them out of your, I wasn't ready to do that. It would never have sat right for me to tell a grown person that. However, I do have expectations and I expect you to do what's right. Like if you're engaging with an ex, make sure it's strictly platonic and y'all are just friends and everybody knows, you know, what they need to know about their position. It was a little bit challenging, a little bit hard, a little different, a little difficult. But at the time, I didn't have a whole lot of exes that I dealt with or could be around or engage myself with. So for me, I've never been around a bunch of exes to say, oh, I've been around 10 exes and we never had no, old feelings stir up. Had never dealt with that. So for me, it just didn't make sense. That was my old feeling. Since then, my current feeling is I do see how it's possible. I do see how it's possible. I know it is possible. And of course, I have to go through things myself to be able to tap into them and understand or not understand them. I've got to experience it. Without experiencing it, I don't know. So I have been around, I've been around in both situations. I've been around an ex that was inappropriate while I was in a current relationship. And it was like, whoa, that's not what we do. That's not what we do. I corrected the behavior, the comments. I did all the things I was supposed to do, but it didn't stop that person from being inappropriate. Yeah, we could go down that line of blame it on the alcohol if that's what we want to do. We could absolutely do that. Say, yeah, blame it on alcohol because alcohol was involved. It was at a birthday party of the exes, and that happened. I could, I could say that. I could do that. It didn't make it right. Made me very uncomfortable, and I'm thinking, see, the first thing it did was made me think, see, that right there is what I'm talking about. I'm currently here with my current. That was the crazy part about it. I'm in my current relationship. You invited us both to show up, and here you done zipped off in my ear and said some inappropriate stuff. Really? Like, I drove not even one state over. I drove to the next state to come to your birthday party. You invited us both. We show up, and this is what you say when they're not present in my ear. He laughed it off. Hey, it's your birthday. I'm not that chick. I'm not about to show out, be inappropriate, be disrespectful. You drinking. I'm not even going to really blame it on the alcohol, but I'm going to let it go because of the alcohol. When you sober up, within the next week's period, we will have that conversation, and did. So that happened. But this was kind of one of my first encounters, and I'm like, yeah, see, you just let me know your ex, and we were like locked in. We were deep. We were best friends, like cool, like yes, like ride or die. So I'm thinking we just gonna always be cool. But then you done came in and you done threw disrespect in the situation. Now you changed the narrative of it. Why did you do that, right? So again, it was my first time. So I'm thinking you just proved that you can't be around exes without them feelings. Look at you. Look at what you're doing. Look at what you said in my ear. I ain't gonna even repeat it. Oh, I cannot repeat it. Oh, I cannot repeat it. Anywho, that happens. I've since been around. To me, it's all about the person. I could be around somebody that I was really close to in a past relationship, and we were rocking it and feeling each other and all that, and still I could be mindful and respectful. It doesn't mean they're gonna be. So I guess it's just a matter of both people having the mindset to know you don't cross any lines, you don't disrespect any boundaries and whatnot. But how do you all feel about that? And because I know, especially today, a lot of people deal with a lot of exes. You have co-parenting situations, so you have to deal with. You don't have to, but if you're being mature, you deal with exes because of children being involved. I mean, people have taken it to another level. Exes have been a couple ex-couple, both in new relationships, have lived together. Everybody live together. I mean, I've seen different dynamics of exes these day and time. And I think that's the main thing that makes it easy and makes it important. When both parties have gone on, I know that's a clear indication that it's easier to be around each other. Not always. We ain't silly, because we know that y'all could be, these people in a relationship broke up in other relationships with other people, and behind those people's back, y'all can still go do your thing. So we know that can happen. But it's just maturity, respect, boundaries, the love, and respect and loyalty that you have towards the person once you're in a new relationship. But I just want to know, how do you all feel about that? How do you navigate it? Have you been around exes? Have you lived with an ex? Have you had somebody dip off with an ex and oh no, how has that worked for you? Please share, drop down in the comments. Are you on board with it? Do you trust your current husband, wife, partner, spouse? Do you trust that person to be around an ex? Is it off limits? Now, I told y'all at the top of the video, I don't get into telling other grown folks what to do. But do you have those boundaries and set those stipulations in your relationship where you do tell other grown folks what to do, and you have told your partner, wife, husband that, nah, we ain't doing that? Like, I want to know, because just because of my mindset, how I used to be, where I am with it today, I really don't care. Do what you want to do. I feel like once somebody decides they're going to do something different, step out, dip out, y'all know what mama used to say, once I wash my hands with you, I wash my hands with you, let them go. Free them like a bird, So how does that work for you all? Because that's just what you can do. Let them go, leave them alone. Don't deal with the disrespect and keep it moving. So yeah, that's my take on it. We're going to wrap this on up, but I want y'all to make sure y'all drop down in the comments. I want to know how you navigate it. I want to see how you deal with it. Tell me in the stories. Are you having any funny stories, any crazy stories, any unforgettable stories? Drop them down in the comments. We're going to get ready to wrap this up to the next topic. So as we wrap this topic up about exes and can they really be platonic, can they be around each other, be platonic or not? I would just say the takeaway for that is if you are in a current relationship, of course, be mindful, be respectful to your partner. Try not to be pushy, bossy. I always say, won't tell the grown folks what to do. So try not to be bossy about it, like telling somebody you can't talk to an ex. Because I feel like if you don't trust that person, yeah, you shouldn't have to put that type of stipulation that they can't. Are you in a situation where you can at least leave it open, trust the person to do right by you? So my takeaway is just try to navigate that situation in the best way possible for you, your situation, your relationship. You know who you're dealing with, a solid person you trust, or a known cheater. You know who you're dealing with. So yeah, I don't have much to say about that topic. I thank you all for watching. Stay tuned, keep watching, and Destiny is off to the next topic. I will see you all next time.